Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm JoJo Kittell. I just wanted to give you a quick update on my 1 year with VIPKID. As of today, I officially started last year with VIPKID. In the first month, I taught 3 classes, which it was the 23rd of March, so 3 classes. The next month, I taught like 140, and the most that I taught in 1 month was 100 and maybe 93. I was pushing 200. But I have since backed down. But for my total, my total for the year is 1,349 classes. So that is how many classes I have taught in my 1 year with VIPKID. And it has been interesting to say the least. So like I said, I'm on my 2nd contract. I just signed my 3rd. So it's going great. It's going really great. I would like to say also that you are only allowed at 6 teacher no-shows or 6 cancellations. And so my first contract, I was put on probation. I was put on probation so they could sort out what was going on. And I had to send in an email to talk about what had happened and why I had close to 6. Obviously, it's with this being online and in China, a lot of them were because of internet issues. Some were just because I signed up to be a substitute teacher, and so I would think that I wouldn't have a class, but all of a sudden I'd have a class in that time spot that was empty, and they could fill it because I did the 24-hour short notice. They could fill it within like 24 hours up to like an hour, and sometimes it felt like minutes. And then that was substitute teaching and short notice classes. And then sometimes I don't even know what happened, but I got close to it. This time, my 2nd contract, I'm close to getting, I guess I have 4 because I had internet issues 2 days. So that was 3 classes 1 day, and then yesterday I had 1 class that I could not log on. So thankfully I had 30 minutes. I didn't have a class the next time, so I had 30 minutes, actually 45 minutes, since I couldn't do that class. It was a 5 o'clock class. My internet wasn't working, so didn't have a 5:30. I had a 6, so I had to gather all of my things that would work for those classes and then head over to my mom's, which she only lives like 5 minutes away. So that worked out well. So I was able to save not getting a teacher no-show because those aren't good. And they're very serious about having those 6 total because your contract could get canceled after 6, or you could be put on probation, which means that you cannot book classes until they resolve the issue, and hopefully they'll resolve it positively like they did for mine, which was a little stressful. But anyway, so I have taught 1,349 classes in this full year, so times 10, that's how much money I have made from March 23rd of last year until today. So it's actually 366 days, but still. So I've made that much money. There are some teachers that don't teach as much. There are some teachers that teach a lot. There was one teacher that posted her W-2 on Facebook, and she made like $45,000, but that's teaching an insane amount of classes. And if you are in the Central Standard Time Zone like I am now with Spring Forward, Daylight Savings Time, we are now 13 hours. There's like a 13-hour time gap. So our day is their night. So thankfully my body has adjusted to that time change, or waking up at 3 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. to teach a 3 o'clock class. So it is hard. It's rough. And I try to teach 5 classes a day. And that is a lot. I think I did that maybe in January. I don't remember, but I tried to teach 5 classes a day, And that is a lot, and even more on Saturday, because that's the kids in China. It could be like their evening and then into Sunday morning if you teach Saturday. Same with Friday night. You could teach Friday night. I try to teach just in the morning. So 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then I try to stop my last class to be at 6, so then I can take the kids to school. So it's a lot. And my body thankfully has adjusted to waking up at those early morning hours. So it's been fun, and I'm going to do, hopefully I can do more YouTube videos, because there's a lot. I was thinking there's a lot to talk. There's a lot to cover. Like, what props did I use? I made this shirt, and I had to put it higher so that you could see it, so the kids could see it on camera. But it's been fun, and I will say that it's not particularly easy, because it's rough on your body. It's rough on your body, maybe your mental state. Getting up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. Actually, I get up at 5. I would get up at 5 anyway because I have kids. But 3 and 2:30, that's been a rough. So I go to sleep early so I can wake up. And I even take naps during the day so I can function for my kids before they go to bed. It's like my kids go to bed at 7:30, and they're 12, or we put them to bed at 7:30. They're 12, 10, and 9. So thankfully my kids are older, so I can teach and not be interrupted by children needing me for something. And that's another thing with VIPKID. Like, you need to be fully concentrating on the class at all times. And that's okay. That's totally fine. I totally understand. You're not allowed to really drink, and definitely not allowed to eat while you're teaching a class. Yawning is a big no-no. You're not supposed to yawn. And a lot of times you can cover the camera with like a prop. Like, here's one of my pig props for Chinese New Year. You can cover when you're doing it, you can cover up the yawn, or while you're showing a prop to the kid. So there's a lot with VIPKID. My office has been turned into, you'll see, this Chinese New Year theme. It's the year of the pig, so I ordered these things online, and then I also made this shirt that I wear. I've been wearing this one since since Chinese New Year. And also about Chinese New Year, that's in February, really end of January through February and to March. The kids are celebrating Chinese New Year, which is a big, huge deal. And so a lot of them take holidays or vacations. And so the classes are very light in February. I think I made like $500. So that tells you that if I teach normally 5 classes a day, that I only taught 50 the entire month. It was very light, but that's okay. It was a nice break to not have to teach every day, because I try to teach every day. And then I started out with level 2 and 3, I think. And then I've since added pre-VIPKID, which is pre-VIP, which is level 1. And then I added 3, 4, 5, and 6. And trials, which I was given trials too when I started. But I canceled my trials and my pre-VIP level 1s, because it was just getting too much. The kids are great. It's just that it took a lot of energy to teach those little ones, because they're little. And so I stopped doing pre-VIP level 1 classes, and I stopped doing trial classes, because I just didn't want to be surprised anymore I just didn't want to do it anymore. So I just stopped, and that's okay. And then I have also added, there are extra supplementary classes, and so it's proper pronunciation and free talk, and maybe there's another one. And I'm thinking about getting rid of proper pronunciation. Those are like supplementary classes. And I taught one today, and I was thinking, gosh, it's really hard to get through this. I think the kid's yawning because it's just not as, the material's just not very, It's not a lot, and it covers the same thing over and over again. So it's very repetitious. And so the kid today, I think, was about to fall asleep, and it was hard to keep his attention. So I may get rid of proper pronunciation, but I still have level 2, level 3, level 4. I have some favorite students from level. I have a favorite student in level, well, actually more than one. I have favorite students in level 2 and level 3, and then I have a favorite student in like level 6. Level 6 is amazing. Those students are amazing. They sound like me talking without the southern accent, but they're amazing kids. And level 4 is good. Level 5 is great. I love it when I have those students because they can really talk and you can really extend, because that's what VIPKID wants you to do with the slides. They give you the material, but they also want you to ask more questions aside what is written on the slide. And so you can really extend with levels 5 and 6 and level 4 too, and sometimes even level 3. I have a level 3 student. He's amazing. His name is Wang Hao Yu, and the kids don't always use the same names that they have in China. They are given like American English names. This one's Wang Hao Yu, and then I have another level 3 that's named Ming Ming, and he's one of my favorites. He really loves Dino, and so I love showing him Dino. And this is VIPKID's mascot, and he loves Dino, and he's like 10 or 12. I'm not even sure. I don't even remember how old he is, but he is wonderful. And so is Wang Hao Yu. And then I have a level 2 student named Cindy. I love her too. They're great students. I love getting them. And then with those students, they can priority book you, which means they can book you in advance, like at 2 weeks from the last time that you had a class. And so I love getting those for my these are called regular students that you teach over and over again. So it's been great. I love those students. I love the students. They're real fun. I have lots of students that I teach over and over again, and they're all great. They all are all great. And they are definitely learning how to learn English from this, which is awesome. It's nice to see them progress, because I have one level 2 who would just parrot, and that means just repeating exactly what you said over and over again. And now she's reading English. It takes a little bit of prompting, but she can read. She's doing very well. And like I said, she's a level 2, so she's one of the beginning students. So I guess that's it. I need to do a video of my favorite props that I use, because there are some that I use over and over again. I mean, over and over again. These are the props that I took over to my mom's house so I could teach with internet access, because my hotspot phone wasn't working and my internet was down because Comcast was down. So, but there are some favorite props that I use all the time, and I need to do a video on those. But I just wanted to give you hopefully it was, I don't think it was quick, it was like 13 minutes. A quick little update on my year in review with VIPKID. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll talk about props, because I do have favorite props. So I'll do that. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that button. And if you want to leave comments, please leave comments. I will reply to them. I haven't been so great with replying in a timely fashion, but I will reply. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.